Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Starting the Right Way 5-minute devotional for September 1st, 2020. All right, the summer is officially over. Many schools are starting back up. I've been back in school for about a week now doing teacher stuff to get ready for going online. And my son's got another week left, so he's saying on September 8th. So still got a couple of play dates left. And so yesterday, he was home with my wife before going to his play date. And he's like, Mom, I wanna give something to my friends that I play with, because they have a little way of exchanging some tiny toys and stuff. Now, we have spoiled our son rotten over the years, and I honestly think he probably has about, I don't know, 400 or 500 Matchbox cars. So my wife suggested, well, why don't you take some of your cars? So they weeded them out, and they ended up coming up with about 10 cars or so. And then when he got to his play date, he gave it to his friends, and they were all excited. And he had one car left for himself, and he actually came home. He said, Daddy, I'm going to keep this on the outside. This is my playground car. This is my dirty car, and I'm not going to bring it in the house. But he just felt good to give it away to his friends and share it with his friends. And he couldn't wait to see me when I came home from work and tell me about everything that went on. So that was it's just really awesome to hear his heart in the matter. And so in praying before I came on, it has led me to a very familiar story from Matthew chapter 25. It's the story of the parable of the three servants. Okay, and I love the way the Message puts it. And here's how it goes. So it's from Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. It says this: It's also like a man going off on an extended trip. He called his servants together and delegated responsibilities. To one he gave $5,000, to another $2,000, and to a third $1,000, depending upon their abilities. And then he left. Right off, the first servant went to work and doubled his master's investment. The second did the same, but the man with the single thousand dug a hole and carefully buried his master's money. After a long absence, the master of those three servants came back and settled up with them. The one given $5,000 showed him how he had doubled his investment, and his master commended him, saying, Good work, you did a good job. From now on, you'll be my partner. The servant with the 2,000 showed how he had doubled his master's investment. His master commended him. Good work, you did a job, good. From now on, you will be my partner. The servant given 1,000 said, Master, I know you have high standards and hate careless ways, that you demand the best and make no allowances for errors. I was afraid that I might disappoint you, so I found a good hiding place and secured your money. Here it is, safe and sound, down to the last cent. The master was furious. That's a terrible way to live. It's criminal to live cautiously like that. If you knew I was after the best, why did you do less than the least? The least you could have done was put it in a bank to invest the sum with the bankers, where at least I would have gotten a little bit of interest. Take the 1,000 and give it to the one who risks the most, and get rid of this play it safe who won't go out on a limb. Throw him into utter darkness. All right, needless to say, this is very deep, okay? But what led me to this particular passage is that we each have something to give. God has put inside of us something to give, some more than others, but everybody's got something to give, okay? And especially in this time, we need to search that out. We need to search out something within inside ourselves that we can give to our spheres of influence, okay? Some of us have an awesome sense of humor and can bring smiles to people's faces with just a look. Others have the gift of hospitality. Others have the gift of praying. Others have the gift of encouragement and uplifting. Others have the gift of just being there to help out. Or others, especially in today, have the gift of technology and need to share that with us, especially in the teaching profession. right? We all have something we can give, right? My son realized that he had an abundance of things, and he gave out of that abundance, yes, but he gave out of the purity of heart to bring joy to his friends, right? We all have that. We all have that ability to bring joy to those in our spheres of influence. Especially during these times, we need to work on that, okay? So if there's something that you haven't been giving, give it, okay? If you have been giving, see if there's anything else more that you can give, okay? And just continue pouring out in that talent area that God has given you, okay? Again, there is so much more. There's a lot behind this verse, but that was just a little something that caught my attention this morning. Hope it was a blessing. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. God bless. Bye.